It's a great day to be in the sugar shack. Have a few drinks while we boil down the sack. If you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back, but you'll find me out at the sugar shack. Spring is here, and those maples are all tapped. We got cold beer, and those buckets are full of sap. So I guess it's maple syrup time again, and you can smell the maple sugar in the wind. And it's a great day to be in the sugar shack. Have a few drinks while we boil down the sack. And if you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back, but you find me out at the sugar shack. All here, and there's still lots of room. Let's get weighed, play that maple sugar tune, and we can boil all day and all night, and pray that the sugar comes out right. And it's a great day to be in the sugar shack. Have a few drinks while we boil down the sack. And if you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back, but you'll find me out at the sugar shack. All right, you know it, let's sing it. And it's a great day to be in the sugar shack. That sounds good. Have a few drinks while we boil down the sack. It's as sweet as maple syrup. And if you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back. I'm here, but you find me out at the sugar shack. And if you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back, but you find me out at the sugar shack. Hey Jeff, is that getting close? You find me out at the sugar shack. Oh, it smells good, brother. You'll find me out at the sugar shack. I think we better take off our batch. Hey man, we're waiting on you at the sugar shack.
Hey. Oh no, I think we're all right here. Hey, I thought it was starting to go around again. I don't know what's wrong with this old iPad. I got to listen to my phone to get the music. But anyways, we know how to get the technology a rolling. So welcome to Friday night prime time. And well, we haven't got a whole lot planned for tonight, but we'll go over some things. It was a pretty long week. Conferences, not my idea of fun. But let's trade paint. Good day. Tiffany, Canadian Family Life. Blues. What's going on, girl? All the way across the big pond. Living my best life at 60. Howdy. Lori's prepping for heaven. Whoops. Suzanne E. Goulet. And if you folks that were supposed to get something from me, let me know if you're getting it. It's quite, it should start either tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday. Everybody should have their stuff by Wednesday. And Cynthia from the Netherlands, how are you? Yeah, my buddy that was sitting beside me last night, he's like, "Oh my God, where are all these people from?" So I was telling him as we were going through, and I said, "This lady here is from the Netherlands." He looked at me and said, "What?" Bloom, just blew him right out of the water that he couldn't believe that there was actually people from all different countries sitting on the live. And we got Angie, our cabin in the woods, James Hall, Beth, Kelly, Rebel at Heart, Simply John Homestead. And of course, we know Brenda's parked right beside her. Dot Roper. Hey, Dot. Good to see you. Grace and Fire. I know that. I know that person. She's eating all my M&Ms right now. Mm-hmm. But she's allowed because she's got this. She's got the best hat. I'm telling you. So, without ado, let's bring up my sister.
Hey, hey!
Howdy, howdy.
You missed it. I was backstage pressing buttons and I exited out.
I saw that, and you're like, oh look, I pressed more buttons. They're calling you Miss Ann.
I pressed one too many. I'm taking a page from Miss Ann's book. I mean, that's just how it goes, right?
I know, and my goodness, everybody was driving today.
I know.
Flipping on Jesse and Lisa and Miss Ann and check in every now and again, and that's awesome that Sarah's going down with Miss Ann with the girls and her grandson, and the memories that they're gonna create, getting to meet so many really cool people.
Absolutely.
Angie, I have not been to my mailbox in a week and a half. I will go to my mailbox not this Sunday, but next Sunday.
Okay.
They're amazing folks. The new owner, the old owner would charge us $6 a week per package. This new owner just charges me $5.
That's amazing.
As long as I pick it up within 2 months. And like he said, during the winter, he said, if you're coming down every 2 months, because he knows how much it costs me to go down and
your time.
It's not cheap. It's not cheap, but I look at how much money it saves all my friends, and it's during the summer. It's a nice little drive, literally 3.5 hours if I go to Walmart, or actually 4 hours if I go to Walmart, 3.5 if I don't. And you just zip down, zip back, and away you go. And so, and Sunday, my birdies are gonna have their day to go to freezer camp.
Yep.
Although they're not gonna go to freezer camp Sunday, I leave them in ice water for 48 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That way they become more tender. Some people get freaked out whenever you say the rigor mortis starts.
Yeah,
but it does.
It happens. Yeah.
It starts to break down the tissue,
mm-hmm.
and it's not like it's next to freezing. They're not, So I've got four turkeys, all about 20 pounds. And Rob said he's got about 2 10-pound birds, chickens that he'll give me as well.
How nice.
So that'll be, even if I do up one every month, we'll do up a turkey probably. Well, I might even do it up. Well, no, next weekend. It's just been crazy here. Like everybody else, we're trying to get I've been gone all week to a conference. I looked out back tonight, and I mean, all my tomatoes are red.
Wow, that's wonderful.
And like I was saying to Jesse and Lisa on their live today, it ended up being 82 degrees. It's warmer here than it is in Kentucky today.
I know. Well, we hit it with the rain from the tropical storm that went through. But it got downgraded. It was a hurricane, but it got downgraded. So we always get that rain up here, and we have been in a drought. So it was welcomed. In my area, there was nothing but just downpours. So yeah, it was, hey, I'll take it because our grass is crunchy right now, and my hens are missing their green grass. So it's we need it.
So I gotta say we had a lot of rain this summer. I've been cutting my lawn within an inch, about an inch long.
Yeah.
And it never burnt once this year.
Wow.
It might have got crispy for like 4 days.
Right.
But it just seemed like every time I went to cut my grass, it poured rain that night.
Nice.
But
yeah, in our area in September, September and October, our grass is crunchy. It's kind of the norm, but it bounces and it comes right back, and it's stunning. But it was welcome. I love the rain. Real quick, I just want to say hi to Blue. Big old hugs back to you, girl. And hi to James. So I just, hey, and hi, Teresa. I saw you guys in the chat. I can't type back. So I just wanted to, I saw the highs. So I just want to say hi. Thank you for joining.
And welcome in, Vance.
Hi, Tom.
And oops. Howdy.
Howdy.
We got Tony, our cabin in the woods.
Yes.
Saying hello to Miss Glenda too.
Yes. Hello. So I am really excited for tomorrow. We're going to the Homesteaders picnic in Grand Rivers. I've been saying Grand Rapids, but it's Grand Rivers, Kentucky. Mr. Grace, he asked me, he said, where is this? And I texted it to him, Grand Rapids. And I know he must have GPSed it. Like, where are we going? But we are so excited. It's my first meetup. Like, other than meeting you.
Oh, really?
This is my first one. Yeah.
It's really neat to meet, like, the biggest. I'm going to say that I was probably very fortunate to be at one of the biggest, if not the biggest one that Terry and Mike put on at Tin Killer 2 years ago. Like, there had to be 300 plus people there. And just, people that you've watched for years and years and years and never even dreamt of ever meeting them. Like Tony and Ange, our paths just wouldn't like cross.
Yeah.
Where you were coming to upstate New York, so it was like a 6-hour drive, and we spent the weekend. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a 6-hour drive to New York. I love that area. It's so pretty up there.
Man. But now I got to meet Tony and Ange 2 years ago, and we'll be spending 8 to 10 days with them in under a year.
I know. I'm so excited for that. And that will be my biggest one. Unfortunately, I can't go to any of the other ones. I have some big family, some private things, but wonderful things happening in my family very, very soon. And so I can't leave the area. So it's one of those things. So this one, it's like just before it all begins.
Well, and let's face it. I've heard of a lot of James. Was your trip to Ottawa? Yeah, Ottawa's where the conference center was is only 50 minutes from my house.
Oh, that's not bad.
There's a lot of networking stuff after, and you have the odd beverage, and it's just easier to stay there. They give you a wicked deal.
And it looks like you had fun. I was watching the videos.
Oh,
At least the fun side that you showed.
It was, yeah. I'm gonna have to remember to bring my my tripod next time.
Yeah.
And it's really neat. The people that have watched over the last 4 or 5 years, were like Xander. Nah, I don't like these guys. And then they got a few songs in, and he was like, "Yeah, okay, I changed my mind. I like them now."
It was fun. I watched it, and we love the music. I think that was probably the part. I don't understand though how you could just sit there and listen to such good music and not bounce the camera around, because I would just be going trying to, like, here, let me just grab my camera. This is what
it was pretty tough.
This is what it would be like.
Well, and if you sit and watch the video, it was bouncing.
I mean, it sounded like it was good music, good fun, good, all the way around. I mean, of course it's a business trip, but at least you had some fun.
You know what? This conference, you work hard.
Yeah.
And you socialize harder.
Absolutely.
That's the way it has been for, this will be my, 12th year?
Oh, nice.
At this conference.
Okay.
So it was a lot of fun. I'm sore.
Well, probably from all that dancing.
Very, very sore.
That's what happens when you dance hard. Just saying. Dancing hard, that you're sore the next day. I mean, it's a workout now.
Well, I don't dance. So.
Oh, so see, you were dancing and now you're paying for it. That's the true story.
No, my one leg is like double the size of the other one. But anyways, the swelling will go down because, hopefully it does, because I've got to go to another conference Thursday and Friday next week. So
you gotta get your dancing feet ready. Is there gonna be music?
No, it's not gonna be.
Bummer.
This is a how do I say?
Is it a PowerPoint presentation?
No, it's a very stick up the back kind of.
Oh, I've been to those kind of meetings.
Well, yeah, these are police meetings next week.
Oh, I see. Mm-hmm.
And they're talking about violence against women. Oh. And we had one guy, he's now dead and gone to hell. Oh. He killed 3 women on a rampage to kill 5. The police were able to stop him to kill 2, and they actually got him across the road from one of my coaching friends. He locked himself in a hunt camp. So it really sucked.
Yeah.
So day 1, they're going to go through, and a forensic doctor's going to come in, and it's going to be very interesting.
Sure, good information, but
very emotional too.
Yeah. So no.
And then day 2, we get to see the difference between MPs and municipal police force. So we're going to have a wrath or a mixture of platoon chiefs from Garrison Petawawa come and give us a lowdown on how they've changed things, and that's going to be interesting as well.
For sure.
But again, there's a whole fellowship thing Thursday night, and so I'll be staying up there too.
I've been on those kind of meetings. Well, not quite like as intense like that, but
yeah.
but it's long days.
Well, it is like we have to be up there, and it's about an hour and 10 minutes from here. We have to be up there by 8 a.m. Thursday. We have 45 minutes for lunch, and then we go through till 6 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
And then Friday, I think we start at 7 a.m. and we finish off at, gonna say 5.
Wow. That is a long day.
So there's 2 very long days. G'day, Joey and Jin.
Hi, Ginger.
Jin said, hi, Glenda.
Hey, Ginger.
But
yeah, it's, these meetings they're important, but yeah, I don't blame you. It's gonna be a long, long day. Too bad it wasn't switched where you could have the dancing though. Like, I think that would have been like, you go through the hard and go through the mush and then.
Yeah, it's just very.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't dance over hard stuff, but you know what I mean? Because emotional, you get kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's, apparently we filled the hotel. Like the motel or hotel.
Hotel. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there's like 3 or 4 different things happening. And so there's going to be a lot of people commuting.
So you're going to be busy, busy, busy.
Yeah. So I definitely will not have procrastination Thursday, but I think Jesse and Lisa will probably be bouncing around somewhere.
Yeah.
And Friday, it's going to be depending on what time I get back.
Oh, yeah.
Because if I don't get off up there till 5 or 6, and they want to go out and have dinner,
Yeah.
I probably might not even make it back by 8. But that'll be a last minute call for next Friday.
Well, I've been super busy, which is why I'm wearing a hat. And I was teasing Scott backstage and I went, I'm going to look just like this because I realize how red my nose looks and I look exhausted. But I've been taking care of a farm.
And I've been a farm girl.
I've been a farm girl and having an amazing time making friends with one of the dogs that is he's more of a protector of his livestock than he is with humans. And he's a little kind of, a little skittish around humans. Not mean, just skittish. Okay. And, but he's very good at what his job is, his task. But we've been making friends, him and I, this week. So I finally graduating to, I got kisses on the hand. He came up and I just sat real nice and still. And I'm like, you gonna love on me? And he said, started kissing. So it's been a lot of fun. And then right now they have a mama hen and baby chicks. So it's something, there we are. I don't know if I broke out or not, but it's something I've really enjoyed watching because I don't have a rooster. And to see a mama hen, we tried last year taking some of their eggs and tucking it under my broody hens. And my girls wanted nothing to do with it. One of them unalived one of the babies. And really? So, yeah, it was not a good situation. So I don't know if we'll do that ever again, but I've really enjoyed going up to this farm and watching this mama. And it got real cold one morning and all you could see was the little feet, like at the bottom of mama's wings. And it was just, it was so, mom was like, I got you, babies. And you just see the little feet. That's all you see. And so I counted baby feet. So I'm making sure we had all the babies. So anyhow, but my folks are coming on Scott's live stream because I couldn't redirect them here. Oh, that's okay, Ram. Stay on Scott's. It's all good. It's all good.
That's okay, buddy. I know you don't care anymore.
It's my new brother. I've got more family out here. I'm loving this.
Yeah, but where he lives is a lot prettier than what it is here.
Oh, well, I have watched his videos, and I have to say, the one where he went foraging for blueberries, I
Mhm.
don't know that honestly I could pick blueberries because I would just be sitting there going, oh, pictures here, pictures there. I'd be soaking in the beauty of his area, wherever he was at.
Yeah, but that was in a clear cut. So it's not the prettiest.
Oh, I don't know. I'd beg to differ that background in his video.
Oh, the background's amazing. Like, if you would have watched whenever we were live fishing,
Mhm.
just sitting on
Yeah,
shore fishing,
yeah, yeah.
like just looking at the Appalachians going down the
Mhm.
Quebec side, and just the like it was surreal.
Yeah.
We should have got hammered by a thunderstorm. It seriously went right around us.
Oh,
And yeah, cleared up for the night. And yeah, Remy's if you go back in Remy's playlist, look for the Sugarloaf Mountain.
I'll make a
And,
note of that because
and
I will forget.
I'll text it to you later.
Well, I will make sure I make a note of that because I'm going to. It'll probably be a few days, but
Like that there, Debbie calls that her mountain.
it's called the
From her
Sugarloaf Mountain. Okay, I
Yeah,
got
from her bedroom window whenever she was a little kid growing up in their house,
it. Okay.
she would open her curtains and look at this mountain. And yeah, it's just
Yeah, I wrote it down.
yep, absolutely amazing.
Mhm.
And if you go back in mine last year or the year before, you'll see I did a far away at the Tim Hortons overlooking the Sugarloaf Mountain.
Wow.
But yeah, no, it's absolutely amazing. There has been, Remy, correct me if I'm wrong, but 3 people that passed, they went where they shouldn't have and went over the side.
Oh, wow.
But there's a lookout they've built up at the top. There's it. You've got to be like, there's no way in heck I'd ever be able to crawl up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was either 2 or 3. I know there's crosses.
Mhm.
There's crosses, and yeah, I'd have to double check with Debbie, but that was it was amazing. And honestly, where Remy works, go out the front door and look up, and there's a mountain.
That's mountains are so beautiful.
It's a beautiful. I'm just, sometime I have like a meetup out there. It would be breathtaking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go out fishing and just the different parts. And like where Remy lives is about 20 minutes from where he works, but where he works is the most northern city in New Brunswick.
Oh, okay.
And that's where Debbie grew up her entire life.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you cross over and you're on the Indian Reserve.
Yeah.
And they it's amazing.
The mountains are stunning. The prettiest ones I've ever seen. My husband and I flew down into Munich, and we took a train down into Garmisch-Partenkirchen, which is part of Bavaria. So we saw the Bavarian mountains, and I'll tell you, pictures I tried taking, they didn't do it justice. Not at all. That is a place you got to go see if you like mountains. go and check that out. But we were living in England at the time, and we won that trip. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. We won a trip to Germany.
I bought myself a lottery ticket last night.
Oh,
so we have the biggest lottery in Canada tonight. It's nothing like what your $1 billion is, but
okay.
Again, we're a tenth the size of you guys, and it's 75 million.
Wow, that's pretty good.
So
wow.
At the conference, I won twice. There was like 10 giveaways, and I won 2 of them. And
strike, and you're going to get it.
So I don't know.
We don't hear from, if we don't ever hear from Scott, we know what happened.
I guarantee you.
We know he's vanished.
She'd be able to know what's going on, and that person that maybe just slipped in through the back door might know what's going on.
He might know what's going on. Hey, Jesse and Lisa.
Yeah.
Well,
but yeah, it's the biggest lottery, and I just feeling the luck. 2 weeks ago I won 2 or 3 weeks ago I won $200.
Wow.
This week I won $100, plus at the conference I won it's like a soup holder, like it's a thick insulated thing where either hot chocolate if you're going out somewhere, or soup or whatever, keep it warm for a long time. So I won that and a bottle of Bailey's.
Ooh.
And then I also won a hoodie, but it was a zip-up hoodie, and I don't like them.
Oh, okay.
But it was like a spider. So they're like...
They're nice. Yeah.
But
they're nice.
And again, what do? I gave it to my buddy.
Now, is that what? Now, listen. I just want you to hear this. I want everybody else to hear this. He wins the lottery. He's just going to pass it right on over to me. He just gives it away.
He's crazy.
He just giving it away. Give it away now.
There is some. You see, I want a good share of the 75 million. I don't want to split it in half and be single.
Oh, okay. Well, you'll give her half, and then the rest, give it away now. You got a happy wife and happy friends. We'll all be around, right? Share it with the family, Scott. Yeah. Right. All of us.
Oh,
family.
Remy. I don't think Remy's going to have to worry about his mortgage.
Now I'm going to attempt to do something for Jesse. Angie, see, I can't do it in my head, but that's not it. Bring it down. Bring it down. I'm sorry, Angie. This is for you. I'm so sorry. I'm not as good.
You got to bring it down. That was way too high.
Oh, okay. Angie.
No.
See, I can't do it. I'm not as talented.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Hey, listen, there's my favorite VA nurse that we need to clone. That's what I'm going to say.
Hey, we're bringing her. She's coming on the cruise with us. So if we need a nurse, Angie,
we need good nurses. I'm just saying, we need good nurses, and
we're going to have,
maybe come up
Debbie's going to be able to do all the CT X-rays. Mm-hmm. Angie's got all of that stuff figured out.
Ray used to do surgeries. Well, he was a surgical tech, so we're in good hands.
Okay.
Once upon a time, that's what his job was. He was a surgical tech.
Yep.
So I mean, maybe he can. Oh, there she is, Miss Lisa.
Don't do it.
Miss Lisa. Dun, 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 dun.
She cannot keep a secret.
No, she knows about it. That's her. She bought it. It's just sitting
I know
right
that, but
here, nice and safe. Often imitated, never duplicated. See, that's the problem. However, I can say she is our favorite VA nurse.
Mm-hmm.
I keep it real. Just saying.
Yep.
See, I had to feed the hubby. Well, I had to bring him tuna sandwich. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds
Tuna
really
sandwich and a nice bowl of chicken noodle soup.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just a nice light dinner.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
We had a nice light dinner. We had eggs. We had omelets, actually.
Nice.
Yeah. I like a nice light dinner.
Debbie actually made it was a chicken casserole, but it was like chicken with a white sauce. And then
Ooh.
what's that stuffing in a box?
Oh,
Then
yeah.
you sprinkle stuffing on top.
Stovetop.
Yeah, stovetop stuff. It was actually pretty good.
Angie had pizza.
Well, that's usually either our Thursday or Friday night dinner, but God only knows. I haven't looked at the bank account. They probably ate out all week.
I have to tell you, Thursday nights when my kids were here growing up, because they're all adults and married and moved on, but Thursday night was pizza night at the Grayson Fire Home.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then, Sir Grace and I will do it. And it's like, cheers to once upon a time. So I think what I'm going to have to do is invite all my kids. So if my eldest is lurking, because I found out that one lurks every now and then.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah. That one actually, she doesn't come in and chat, but she lurks. She listens. And then
she's a lurker. You lurker.
Yeah. Yeah.
You best be checking your adopted uncle's like button.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to get her. She does have a couple of channels that she watches that are in here. I don't want to call anybody out, but she's just starting to listen.
Well, that's okay.
I think she just wants to know her mother's up too. Hi, babe. Mama loves you. And I miss you. Come on over. Let's have pizza.
Well, my kids would rather eat my pizza over ordering in pizza.
Oh, nice.
Because I've just perfected the way I make my dough.
Yeah.
And I actually put garlic in my dough.
Oh, yeah. It makes it so good.
Oh, and I use secret ingredient. A little bit of baking soda. Ooh. Makes your crust go.
Wow. Have you ever made garlic butter and put it on your pizza?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't necessarily like that on my pizza. I make garlic sticks.
Oh, yeah, that's good too.
So really, it's
garlic sauce
just
in
a
it.
cheese pizza, and you put a little bit of Parmesan and garlic, and nom.
I make really good pizza. Really do. I make it to the store and back, and therefore I make good pizza. Just like tomorrow I was telling myself I didn't even bring the fancy plate. I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna just keep it real here. This is Keep It Real with Glenda. I went to the local Kroger. I made it home. So I made chocolate chip cookies for tomorrow. I made it. I'm here. It's a miracle. So I made it. That's what I go by. I do that with pumpkin pie. I try to make pumpkin pie. I'm not the best pumpkin pie person, so I make it to Costco and back.
So our apples are just starting to pop off the tree. Not the ones in my field that somebody decided they were going to come and pick my apples.
Oh, no.
I had left about 3 of them. They weren't ripe.
Oh, wow.
And my neighbor said, what was that gray car sitting on the side of the road between our house? I said, what are you talking about? Some little old lady was walking around. Come to find out, she saw the 3 apples.
My.
What she doesn't realize is I got myself
Mm-hmm.
a little, and I know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same one that picks all my choke cherries, but I guess she's angry this year because I beat her to them.
Well, they're your choke cherries.
Well, and where they're all there.
Lori, I'm interested in that.
So
I need help with that.
Joey, I don't know if they're still here or not, but Joey won a small choke cherry jelly. Well, he might have been shipped a large one.
Oh, nice.
Well,
Nice.
you know what? Ginger and Joey do so much for the community. I was like, yeah,
Joey
Bob the
who?
Builder.
Joey
Bob the
who?
Builder.
Bob
Yeah.
the Bidder. Bob the Bidder. He was bidding against himself. I mean, we all need to learn lessons. He was teaching us it's important to bid against ourselves when it's a good cause.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And
they absolutely deserve all the best. I may have sent them a few extra. Well,
so he got one of the large choke cherry, and for some, I didn't. I should have boiled it down a little bit more this year. So it's more like ice cream cover. You can still put it on your toast.
I think ice cream is the best. I mean, now I make a really good bourbon barrel, not bourbon. Yeah, because I use the bourbon barrel. Anyhow, I make really good bourbon vanilla ice cream. That I make from scratch.
Absolutely, Blue.
And then put that on there.
Yeah. So Blue, last year they broke the main stem on my choke cherry tree. They're not tall enough. They went to pull it down. They pulled it down all right. Actually, I believe there's a video on that too.
No, if the little blanket that bit on and was ever sent to the little girl. Oh.
What's that? Sorry?
Teresa's asking, do you know if the little blanket that I bid on and one was ever sent to the little girl, the one that she bid on?
Which blanket was that?
I don't know if BNS Odyssey is here.
Beth. Yeah, Beth is here. She'd be able to.
Well, I received mine, and I'm going to be doing a video at some point. I want for everything to get in.
Unless they sent it to me, nobody but Remy and I know an address, and that's been asked to keep that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't even know it, to be honest with you. Oh, she has to make it first. That's what Jesse's girl, like Lisa, is saying. Teresa, I believe she had to make it first. You might want to highlight that. Let's see here. I would lose the hounds in that situation because, wood. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that she had already, those two were already made.
Well,
there she is.
There she goes.
I think that was Mary from Blessed. Oh, yes. Mary from Blessed Crochet. She had to make it. Right. Look at Lisa go.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's honestly, I received your blanket. Thank you. It is stunning. I will be doing a video. So just hang tight. I'm waiting on everything to come in, and then I will share all that. But it is here, and it's going to a family member.
That's awesome.
That's all I can say. I'm allowed to say it's going to a family. It's going to be perfect. I'm just so excited. You did amazing. That's all I can say.
And if you didn't get what you had purchased, please let Remy, myself know. Miss Lisa wrote it all down, so I have a list of absolutely who won the bids and where it was to go, and so
Oh,
Excuse me.
Blue says, I forage a lot, but only in hedgerows and common land
Yeah.
at the community orchards, etc. I would never wander onto someone's property without permission. And that is so important. Persimmons are really big in my area. And I have a family member that went onto someone's property. They didn't realize they were invited by somebody else. And it ended up she crossed into the wrong property and someone threw a hissy fit over persimmons, but it's a big thing. It was a mistake too. So now I have a friend who lets me go and pick persimmons off the ground. And so I share with this family member, but you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Well, it kind of is a bit upsetting that, people they feel the entitledness.
Oh,
And
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've got one on my property. It's not even on like the road allowance. It's
Right.
on my property. Straight across the road on the road allowance, there's two. But they come on mine because there's not a whole bunch of picky plants and whatever. I like cut around mine. So there's no,
Yeah.
Can
you put like a no trespassing sign on and threaten that way?
No.
Like stay off? You can't?
So there's a reason why I can't.
Okay.
If I put up a no trespassing sign and they get hurt and come after me, then it becomes a legal issue.
Ah, I see.
Or if Hank, I don't know, they go to take a swing at me or whatever, and he bites them. I don't think he would ever bite anybody. But if he does, then I will end up in court.
Right.
So, but it's not like we're out in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
I cut all my grass. So
right.
It's very obvious it's my land. But,
well, we have like a no soliciting and then beware of dog. But I have to tell you, kind of on a funny note, we've been having this solicitor change gears and try to sell me something. I think he's a spammer, to be honest with you, on foot. And he had been driving me crazy for a while. And then I went on Amazon and I bought this sign that says you must pay $50 up front for any kind of soliciting, paid in advance for $50 a minute for any kind of soliciting, right? I bought this funny sign. Yeah, it is their fault. If there's a no trespassing sign, they come on your property, it's their fault.
No. I was just saying he left me a message saying that he wouldn't be able to be back because he was terribly busy.
He's back.
And back.
Well, so anyhow, so I put the sign up. It's funny sign. And so 2 nights ago, this guy came back. I'm like, do you not understand? In the state of Indiana, it's a fine. If you ring on somebody's door and it's posted no soliciting, it's a fine in our state. Apparently he doesn't quite get that. So he had to read the sign. That's $50 a minute. So my camera went off and I'm looking at this, sitting in my office, watching this guy up there ringing my doorbell. He picks the sign. He reads it like this because the sign's like this big. So he pulls it out and he reads it, $50 a minute. And he went, I ain't got that kind of money. Puts it back, turns around, leaves. I'm like, yes, Amazon sign. Yes, you didn't ring the doorbell.
Oh my goodness, Cynthia, you have a great night, my dear, and thank you so much for being so supportive.
Yes. Sweet sleep. It is in the middle of the night. He said he had to go shopping. That's a chore to shop for 30 people. I agree. Yeah, that is a chore.
I've got a school bus to bring all that food home.
I've got a sign that says breaking and entering is the fastest way to meet Jesus. Well, I need one that says beware of the veteran's wife, not the veteran.
I can make that,
I know. I need something along that line. I deal with there's something funny that
you think the veterans mean you haven't met his wife yet.
You haven't met the wife. and she's menopausal too. That's what's funny. It's like there's a sign out there somewhere along that line. Born a redhead and menopausal. Beware of the veteran's wife.
Oh my goodness, Xander.
Oh my goodness. It's like a tour bus to go to the grocery store.
Tour bus and what? The seventh vehicle's the Brinks truck to pay for it all?
Maybe.
Holy
Yes.
rattling.
Josh, I need a copy of that sign for sure. For sure. Well,
Yeah.
I like funny things. I mean, you got to laugh. And I thought it worked. The sign worked. The veteran's wife is Mexican, and they I can't read the rest of that one, but that's pretty funny, Josh.
Leave it to Josh.
I'll leave it there. Leave it there.
And yeah, Josh, sorry, buddy. I was in and out. I was in a really boring session.
Yeah.
And Josh was getting all the lures ready to ship. So
I watched it. I watched it on replay. I wasn't in the live, but I watched it on replay.
So go over to Conquest Josh, and you'll see him packing up the lures to come to myself. I forget who all else got them. I think it was James Hall got one, and maybe Joey got.
I think he got it too. I think it seems.
I think there was 3 sets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Josh will let us know.
Well, I won one, but not from that particular live. It was from another one, and I cannot wait to give it on to Sir Grace. He's a big fisherman, loves fishing, loves it. So
Kyle cannot wait to get these, and I got to figure out how to get myself a boat. That's going to be the next thing that I start saving up for. Is we don't need anything big, like a little 12, 14 foot, with a 15 on the back, maybe $3,000-$4,000. Now, I was looking at a couple bow riders today that we could water ski behind and fish. And,
oh, wow.
Yeah, they're about $40,000.
Well, just write a check. It'll bounce, but that's okay. Just write a check.
My wife don't give me any checks.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, Sir Grace wants a boat. And I'm like, I don't know if you want me to drive that boat. I barely can do what I can do right now. Are you serious? I mean, can you imagine? Here comes Glenda down the Ohio River. Move it. You don't know what's going to happen. I mean,
so
fishing.
About a month before my grandfather passed, he was blind.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't see there.
Okay.
And that was his last wish.
A boat. That
I take him out on the lake and let him drive for one last time.
Aww.
So the 2 of us got in the boat. I definitely wore my life jacket that time.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, Gramps, to the right. Gramps, to the left. Slow down, speed up. You know what? I
bet he just had a blast.
He was smiles from ear to ear.
That's the way to live.
And it was about a month later.
Yeah.
That he passed.
But
that was his last thing, and he's like, this boat is yours.
Yeah.
And he said, don't let anybody. Well, then it was a family fight, and I never did get the boat.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I don't talk to any of them.
Do you know who Chef Robert Irvine is?
I've heard of him, yes.
Okay. So I didn't get to go through with this because of the big C that happened. Okay. But I did. Sir Grace and I were featured. We had our story filmed and in 2018, and it was shared at a huge gala in Fort Worth. We were on the flight line. Well, Chef Robert Irvine is a huge supporter of this nonprofit that we were with, and there was about 6,000 people in attendance, and I had to go out and give a speech shortly afterwards. Okay. But during the filming of this, while it was happening, the guy had asked me a question, and I just started, I was crying because something horrible had happened, and I was sharing this, and they were filming. Well, I didn't realize that they were going to use that, as they do for a gala and the fundraiser, you know. So I'm sitting here getting all nervous thinking, oh my gosh, now I have to go out on stage. Well, the chef was back there with us. And when you get to talk to him one-on-one, and he's with his people, because he was in the military, he was in the British Armed Forces, and he became an American citizen. But he told Sir Grace, he said, and I'm going to leave some of his happy words out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, because he's a happy word person. Okay, so basically, in a nutshell, he wanted to take Sir Grace out driving on a course, and he wanted him to drive. He wanted Sir Grace, who can't see more than 4 feet clearly, to take him out driving. And he goes, I want you. And I can't use the words because he's happy. He's happy. I want you to drive. Let me tell you, he had me laughing so hard that by the time I got to go out on stage, I was fine. But he was dead. He gave me a business card, and I couldn't follow up on it because of the big C.
Well, and that's why we're going to ensure on the boat that
It'll be
Sir
Jesus.
Grace doesn't drive by himself. He's going to have puppers beside him.
Yeah, it'll be Jesus take the wheel. It really will. Carlene, I am super excited to meet you in person too. This is going to be so awesome.
Yeah.
You cannot miss me. You cannot miss me, I promise. And Sir Grace, you can't miss him too.
Oh my goodness. G'day, Darren. How are you, my friend?
Lori loves Robert Irvine. He's a hoot. I got to meet his wife. We were in the VIP section backstage, and I got to meet his wife. Lovely, lovely, lovely lady. Very, very sweet. So we were working with a nonprofit raising money for Air Force Wounded Warriors caregivers is what we were raising money for.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a success that night, but I will never forget him. And we got to eat his food, so it was good.
Exactly. Hey, Derek, how are you doing, my friend?
Hey, Derek. I know. I wish we were coming, James.
Yes.
Like I said, I have some really awesome, fun, wonderful things getting ready to happen in our family, and that's
not only that, but we got to save up for a pretty big thing happening in less than a year.
Oh goodness! Can you believe it's less than a year? That has flown.
Funny, whenever everybody was looking at Jesse and I going, it's like almost 3 years away.
I know.
Now we're under a year. Buckle up, folks. This year is going to go boom. Because once we have Christmas over with, then it's just going to start, and make sure you get your passports done now in case a hiccup happens.
Yep. Get her done. We got to make our appointments and do it. I've got all the paperwork at the house, so I've got to make it.
And like they said, right now, if anything happens, you're going to be in trouble.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
You won't be able to get off the boat in Canada if you don't have one. You won't be able to do the train ride.
Mm-mm. No, won't be able to do anything.
So, yeah, make sure that, you get your passports. They're good for 10 years.
Yeah.
And I think Jesse looked, and yours is like 160 and ours is 130 or something like that.
It's not too
but give it at least 3 months.
Mm-hmm. Unless you do expedited.
Times 2 in case something happens.
Yeah. And you can do expedited, which is what I think we're going to do. An expedited one.
Yeah.
Before this falls off the chat and I don't see this anymore, I just want to say, Josh, you're my kind of people. That's all I'm going to say. I read his comments, and he's my kind of peoples. I got in trouble while stationed in North Carolina, mudding a golf cart and probably golf course, sunk a golf cart in some really wet, low grass, but I had to get my ball. And then we started playing redneck polo, driving the golf cart and passenger wrecking the ball. You my kind of people. Right here, you my kind of people.
So where we used to work, we used to supply the U.S. Army and Canadian Army with most of their computers.
Right.
Well, we had a social group and we had a golf tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we decided that we were going to make porch crawlers.
Oh.
Put them on the back of the carts in case people wanted to have a beverage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one little girl, very, very petite girl, decided to have maybe one or two too many porch crawlers.
Oops.
Hence the name porch crawlers. If you're sitting in your seat and you have 3, you will be crawling on the porch.
Mm-hmm.
She drove the golf cart right in the middle of the pond.
Oh.
$6,000 later, she learned her lesson.
It's not a boat. It's not a boat.
She thought it was.
Josh, I can figure it out. It's okay. I read chubby thumb writing. Mm-hmm. I get it. It's a whole language. I gotcha. Oh, good night, Ram.
Good God, man, that's like a double dose of the sea.
Oh,
ew.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Hello?
I'm so sorry to hear that. You've got to get better.
Dude, you know what? Slow down for a weekend.
I mean, all this work he's done, he deserves it. My goodness.
Well, yeah, but this is his prime time to stock up for, like if you watched his lobster mushroom.
Oh, well, that for sure. But I'm just meant like.
A lot of the stuff now in New Brunswick is coming time that you got to harvest. Because where he is, they could have snow in 3 weeks.
Wow. Okay, that I just got.
And they just got rid of the snow on the mountain 2.5 months ago.
Oh my goodness.
Well, 1st of June is usually when the snow finally comes off the mountain.
Right. Well, I want him to slow down the best he can because, going to bed early, that's okay. Take time. I mean, watching him through that live for the fundraiser, man, let me tell you, that is dedication.
Are you kidding? Darren, Brigitte, did she go with a bunch of girlfriends or? So Darren's wife has gone to the Yukon for 2 weeks to hunt moose.
That's fantastic.
Good for her. And
Absolutely.
she's the size of a minute.
Oh, she'll get one. She got it. And he's home alone. Oh my.
Oh, Glenda.
Yes.
Did you send Derek a message? Because one of his hats was in the basket.
Oh, okay. Nope. Let me make a note.
He needs your address to ship the hat.
Is his information on his page?
I will send you his
okay.
I will send you his email.
Okay. Yep. Derek, we'll get that taken care of. And thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Derek. I haven't been home all week, so this is the first time that I've actually been able to exhale all week. I did see your message saying, "Where am I sending this thing?" And yeah. So It's my fault, Derek, and we'll get it all fixed up. Yeah. As far as I know. Bucket list for me is to hunt moose with a bow. Are you looking at a death sentence? I would not be hunting a moose with a bow.
No. I mean, but.
They kill you in a heartbeat. I've seen a car get tangled up with a moose, and the moose won and walked away. I gotta say, man, wow. I honestly, I would have a gun or a pew right beside me of a very large caliber. Whenever your arrow goes pa-ting and falls on the ground, wow. I've never heard of anybody around here hunting moose with a bow. But anyways, could my moderators put in Joel and Making It Home? If you could put in their website, or I think they're going live tonight. Let me double check. Where did they go?
Derek, I just emailed you. I found your email address. So
okay.
Check real quick to make sure you got it. It's not a very long email, but I sent it to you. I found it. Let's see here. Alexander, are they live right now? I see he's dropped a link. Hi, Serena.
Yes, they are live. So
okay, head on
let's
over.
Everybody go over, say hello to
Joel and Lauren.
Yeah, Lauren and Joel. Sorry, brain fart.
That's okay. It's okay.
That's why I got my sister.
I
my
keep you in
sister
line.
Look after me.
I keep you in line.
I'm in there right now. All right.
Great.
Thank you, Alexander.
Thank you.
And yeah, Alexander put their link right there. So go over and give them a whole bunch of, what are we going to give them tonight?
Let's give them dollar signs because you're going to win the lottery.
Okay.
Give them dollar signs.
I might even give you $10 if I win. I'll buy you a drink on the ship.
All right. I'm listen, y'all. I'm holding him to $10.
Yeah. $10, you buy me a drink.
$10. Glenda Munson. Yes, I am. That's right, Alexander. Hello, Serena.
Serena, you're late. We're saying goodbye. But
thank you for
stopping.
You
go to Making It Home, and you'll see us all there too.
Yes.
So I got to go take myself freaking winning $10. No, I'm winning 75 million. I don't know about you.
All I'm getting is $10. I figured that's better than zero of the dollars. So yeah, I mean, there's that. It's $10 more than I had.
If I win 75, I might have to pop down and see you.
Well, and you know doors are open, so.
Until she sees me coming and locks them.
And then I lock it, right? Yeah.
But then I'll go let her chickens out.
No, you'll see the puppers, and the puppers will be like, best friend.
Yeah.
He knows you.
I'll bring Hank, and the two of them can just run.
That's it. It's over. Okay, so send me the address for
I'm
the. I
gonna
just
have
sent
to
Derek.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see. I'm not sure who won the other hat, Derek.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and look.
I know one was in the gift basket for the end that Glenda won. I'll shoot you a message and at least give you a name. And then we will figure it out from there.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, let's not take up any more time.
And I'm heading out tomorrow
Lauren
morning.
and Joel's.
Yeah.
So, and I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, same here because I got to get up early and head out to Kentucky. Whoop, whoop. My first
Kentucky.
Well, I go to Kentucky all the time, but I'm headed
not to see the two.
Not to, and I've never been to this part, so I'm excited.
There you go. I guarantee you, don't look for KFC. You won't find it.
That's so funny. I went and saw the Colonel himself last week.
You're out of rum? I'm going to call BS, Darren. You never out of rum, buddy. I happen to know you a little better than that.
Oh, I have to say one last thing. Serena dropped a joke. What do plants drink at social gatherings? Compost tea.
Oh, on that. Good night, all.
Good night.